my friends, gentle listeners. Welcome back to Desire Dialogues. I'm Sex Coach Lauren. What's up? Today we're going to talk about rediscovering your spark and actually how to boost libido naturally. So, if your libido's been feeling a little meh lately, don't worry. You're not alone. Today we're going to tackle this head on and explore natural, pressure-free ways to reignite that spark. Because guess what? Desire is like a flame and it just needs the right fuel. So let's light it up. All right, so we're going to talk about why libido dips, simple tools to reignite your desire, and then some habits that you can start today to feel more connected to your body and your partner, if applicable. Let's get into it. So, why libido changes, okay? Libido isn't static. It's going to ebb and flow based on life circumstances. Let's talk about them common culprits, shall we? Lifestyle factors. You sleeping like shit? Have you been moving around? Or you've been jamming down Burger King? All right, so check in on your diet. How about the stress and mental load like kids, bills, work? All those. Also, maybe take into account some hormonal shifts, postpartum, imbalances, menopause. Here's the deal, all right? Low libido doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It's just your body communicating that it needs some love and care, a little TLC. So here's a tool for you. Start by tracking patterns. When do you feel most connected to your desire? You can journal about your mood, your energy levels, your libido, and that can really help uncover some hidden patterns. All right, so let's talk about some lifestyle tweaks, right? Movement and exercise. So exercise is actually going to improve that blood flow. It's going to boost the endorphins and balance your hormones. So some suggestions: yoga for relaxation and then strength training for confidence. So quick tip, try 15 to 20 minutes every day of moving. All right? Even if it's a dance party in your kitchen with your spatula, fucking get it. All right, so how about some nutrition with libido boosting foods? So there's actually some foods that can help you here, right? We got nutrients like zinc and magnesium that actually support sexual health. Some examples are avocados with healthy fats, almonds give you energy, and dark chocolate is actually a stress relief, not something you just slam down on your period, all right? So my tip for you: add one libido-friendly food to your meals this week. Number 3, sleep and rest. Sleep is really going to impact your hormone regulation. So I really want you to see if you can prioritize 7-8 hours and consider a wind down ritual at night. So here's my tool for you. Try the 3-2-1 method. So no food 3 hours before bed, no work 2 hours before bed, and no screens 1 hour before bed. I cannot wait to hear how this works for you. So, our segment 3, let's talk about mindset and the emotional connection there. So, desire begins in the mind, right? So, let's focus on clearing that stress and reconnecting with your body. One of the best tools is mindfulness, which really helps you tune out distractions and then tune back into yourself. So we're going to take a few minutes to drop out of our busy lives and into our bodies. This exercise is going to be all about creating a safe, relaxing space to reconnect with yourself. No judgment, no expectations, just curiosity. I'm going to encourage you to pause this if you're driving and turn this back on later when you have a minute. I want you to find a quiet, comfortable place where you're not going to be interrupted, all right? We're going to do a sensual body scan, all right? So let's set the scene. So before we begin, make sure you're sitting or lying down. If you feel safe to do so, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out slowly through your mouth. Now let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I want you to let your shoulders drop, unclench your jaw, and let go of any tension that you're holding in your body. Take a quick body scan and notice where you may be a little tight, right? All right, let's focus on your breath for just a moment. I'm going to have you breathe in deeply count to 4. I'm going to have you hold it for a count of 4. And then exhale for 6 seconds. I want you to feel your belly rise as you inhale and feel your belly fall as you exhale. So you can imagine each breath as a wave, like washing away the stress or the tension. Keep breathing this way, slowly and deeply. And as you begin, I want you to bring your attention inward. Now we're going to move through the body, paying attention to how each part feels. There is no right or wrong way here. Just notice what's happening. You're going to start with the top of your head. Do you feel warmth? Is it tingling? Is there a cool sensation? Take a moment to acknowledge it without judgment. Now move your focus down to your forehead and your face. Are you holding any tension there? Now let it go. Now bring your awareness to your neck and shoulders. Notice any tightness and imagine your breath melting it away like warm sunlight. Move down to your chest and your heart space. How does this area feel? Is it open, tight, or neutral? Breathe into this space and imagine it expanding with warmth and light. Shift your focus to your abdomen. This is a place where we often hold stress, right? With each breath, allow this area to soften and relax. Now, move your notice down to your hips and pelvis. This is a key area for pleasure and connection. Do you notice any sensations here? Whether it's tension, whether it's relaxation, or something else. Breathe into this area with curiosity and imagine warm, red light flowing here like a gentle wave. Finally, bring your attention to your thighs, your knees, and your feet. Notice the sensations of grounding as you support and connect to the surface beneath you. Now that your body is relaxed, let's awaken your senses. Run your fingertips lightly over your arm or your hand. Notice the texture of your skin, the temperature, and how it feels to touch yourself so gently. This isn't about arousal, it's about noticing and appreciating your body. If you feel comfortable, place a hand on your heart or your abdomen as a gesture of care. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, this is my body, I honor it, I listen to it, and I welcome pleasure into my life. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes and come back to the room. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Maybe you feel a little calmer, a little lighter, and more aware of your body. So remember that this practice is here for you anytime you need to reconnect. It's small, but a powerful way to kind of get back in touch with your inner desires. My friends, how did that feel? So exercises like this can help you notice sensations and reconnect with pleasure in your everyday life, even a really busy life. Even 5 minutes of tuning into your body and tuning out from everything else can make a big difference. So let's talk about practicing something I call the 4-7-8 breathing technique. You're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. What happens is it calms the nervous system. When we have a time where we feel a little bit like out of touch with ourselves, I highly recommend some self-exploration. So a tool and an invitation for you is set aside 10 minutes for mindful body scanning. Building anticipation with your partner is another great way to build the libido back up, right? Flirty texts, love notes, plan date nights. You can even emphasize non-sexual intimacy like cuddling or holding hands. So invitation for you, plan a no-pressure date night where it's about connection, not expectation. All right, my friends, let's wrap this up. Let's recap. Today we talked about why libido dips, how to reignite your desire through little small lifestyle changes, right? Like your diet, your sleep, and the power of reconnecting with your body. Remember, it's not about fixing anything. It's about tuning in to see what feels good. So your pleasure homework this week is to try one thing we talked about, whether it's adding a libido boosting food, practicing mindful touch, or scheduling some time for connection. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. My email is always open for any topics or any questions that you have for me to go more in depth about anything I speak about. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you felt that this was helpful, share with a friend, leave a review, drop a comment, and until next time, keep exploring.